back down to the surface. And as you come back down, I want you to tell me the very first thing that you see down there below you, or the very first impressions that you have as you come back down to the surface. Are you coming off of the cloud yet?
Yes.
Very good. What do you see?
I look down and I see green grass and my feet in sandals.
Good, good. What else do you notice around you? Look around. If anything is fuzzy, foggy, or unclear, it will clear up as we speak about it.
I see a blue sky and clouds. I see sand in the desert.
Sand in the desert? Okay, good.
There is like pyramid structures.
Can you tell how many?
The part is foggy still.
Okay. Look at the ground. You said you can see your feet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. See if you can perceive the rest of your body. And let's look at your body. Can you tell what you're wearing?
I'm wearing I'm a male. I'm wearing almost like Roman garb.
Yeah.
Like that sort of skirt.
Okay.
And like an armor plate across my chest and that helmet type thing with the scrum on it on the top.
Yeah. You said you were male. Can you tell how old you are?
Probably in my early 30s.
Okay, good. Does the body feel healthy?
Yes.
Good. Can you perceive what year it is? The numbers should come to you. If they do come. Sometimes they don't, and that's okay.
The first numbers that are coming are 890.
890? Okay, good. Good. Let's see if we can approach those pyramid figures a little closer. Can you move towards them?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, just as you go along and follow the direction that you feel most drawn to, describe to me what you're experiencing.
I'm not really experiencing people around me.
That's okay. Do you notice any animals?
It's almost like it's deserted right now.
Yeah. Can you tell where the other people are?
I think they're in the pyramid.
Inside? Okay. Can you tell how many there are now? How many pyramids?
There are two structures in front of me.
Yes.
There's like a doorway in the middle, like they connect through a central entry. Like there's two through in central, and then they open up.
Right. Okay. Now, are you positioned as a guard there, or do you enter? Are you able to enter inside of this place?
I can enter in.
Okay, go inside and see if you can describe the interior to me and what's taking place.
in there that are sort of going about day-to-day rituals. There's cleaning, there's worshiping, there's sort of calm activities. Nothing's really happening.
Right.
Walk in, they're all sort of glancing, side-eyeing me, kind of thing. Nerves are up a little bit.
Yeah. Are you able to make any type of gesture or something to ease their anxiety?
Yes, I kind of give them a head nod. It's almost like I'm Roman and they're Egyptian, and
It's just like a culture difference, culture shock kind of thing?
yes, but then I'm sort of torn
Right.
between who I am and who they are because I connect.
Yeah. In what way do you connect?
It's like I enjoy their culture. I really love the pyramid and the writings on the walls, and it's like I don't want to do my job for what I'm there for. I want to be in with them.
I see. And what is your job? What is your occupation or assignment?
I'm in the military. I'm there to, I can't tell if we're taking over this town or if it's sort of on the midst of happening. It could happen.
So tensions are high, it's safe to say.
Yes, tensions are high, yes. And I don't think it's happened yet, but there's the possibility, and like the Romans are sort of on the outside, but allowed in, if that makes sense. And yeah, tensions are just high.
Okay. Okay, good. Can you tell if you're aware of any type of out of the ordinary ability that these people seem to have?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, you cut out.
I was saying, can you perceive if there's any type of out of the ordinary thing that these people are doing or able to do?
I'm looking at them in this temple area, and they're doing whatever ritual they're doing with the runes on the walls, the hieroglyphs. I can see like they're bringing light down into them.
Yeah. Can you tell why they're doing this?
They're connecting with the divine. They're connecting with they're gods and goddesses, but it's the divine, it's overall source, and they're able to figure out what they're doing with the light as it comes in them. They're connecting with God, and
Very good.
they're healing each other, and they're just using this connection and this light to
Can you tell if there's any type of special method that they use to activate this? Or I guess my question more would be, are you able to tell what the purpose or the function of the pyramid would be?
it's like pyramid is the anchor point for this energy, up, and it's pulling, it's actually creating its own connection, and then the connection to the people.
Yeah. Very good. Well, that's great. You're doing really good. If there's anything else of importance that we need to know from this scene, the subconscious will bring it forward to you now, or we'll know that it's time to move forward. Has anything?
There is a woman there that I love. I don't know if we're falling. It feels like we're more falling in love kind of thing. That is standing out all of a sudden. She's there doing things, and we're glancing and looking at each other in that way.
Very good.
The words that are coming to my mind are, we're going to run away together.
Yes. Okay.
But I don't know that that has a huge...
Well, it came forward, it popped out to you for a reason, so it is of some significance. If there's anything more the subconscious wants us to know about this scene before we move forward, it'll come forward to you now. Has anything changed?
Person feels very familiar, like in this life.
The person does?
Yes. I'm trying not to guide.
That's okay. Just let it come to you. Let it come to you how you want it to. If you feel like you want to go in a certain direction, go with it.
My friend Katie's face from now is coming forward. Yeah. So I'm wondering if this is Katie.
It very well could be. We'll see if I'll make a note of that, and we'll see if we can get verification on that in just a little bit. I want you to go to the place that you live and look at the outside of it. Go to that place now. Can you see it?
Yes, it's like a small stone kind of, in a way, dirt kind of thing, because they were built very quickly. They haven't been there for very long.
Yes.
There's a little bitty fireplace, a little bitty place to just cook a meal, have some water. There's a little table and seat, and like a bedroll.
Yes. Okay. Are you the only one that lives in this place?
Yes.
You are? Okay. So you stay by yourself? And you said that you were there with the military?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to try to go backwards and get a little bit of insight on the earlier days in this lifetime, or would you like to continue forward? Do you want to leave it up to the subconscious?
Let's leave it up to the subconscious,
Okay.
because there's sort of a yes and no kind of thing. Like there's a brief history, not very far back, but it's mostly forward.
Okay. Well, let's move back and just get the important details, the brief history. I'll ask the subconscious to bring that information forward to you now. And as you perceive it, just describe to me what you know.
I'm back in Rome. I'm wearing more, I guess, casual, not a military outfit, like almost like a toga type thing. I'm from a family that is on the more well-to-do side. I'm educated, very philosophical. Enjoy those discussions on philosophy and things like that. There's a brief flash of that I've had sort of special or like one-on-one training as far as like sword fighting and things like that.
Yeah.
I guess that like a well-to-do kid would have had with special teachers.
I see. So you would say you're a person of importance?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Can you tell what type of important ties you have as far as your status or your rank, who you are amongst the people? Who do the people see you as?
The word senator's son comes up.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
A senator's son.
I see. Okay, good.
And the name Anthony is coming up.
Anthony?
Marcus.
Huh? Did you say Mark Anthony?
Marcus. Marcus Anthony.
Marcus Anthony. Okay, good. If there is anything else that we need to know about the background or your history, the subconscious will bring it forward to you now, or we'll know it's time to move forward. Has anything changed?
No, nothing's changed. Just a broad view of everyday stuff. Life is pretty content.
Okay, good. Alright. Well, let's leave that scene and move forward to an important day. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We've now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
Back in the previous place, the previous town, I guess it's in Egypt, there's more activity. There's a flurry of activity. It feels like there's a lot more Romans there. Like there's a push to. I'm not sure if they're trying to take over or just
Occupy,
or like build a road just to use this town as a trade port kind of thing, like to building the road, the huge Roman road that went everywhere. I'm not sure if it's an occupation or just like trying to strike a deal where we're in control, but not inflating or things like that, but just sort of using it as sort of a trade port or something.
I see. Okay. Were you one of the first that they sent?
Yes, it sort of was like a envoy kind of thing, like a what you say, like I'm military, but then trying to create connections with
like a diplomat?
Yeah, the people that run the town and to get the lay of the land kind of thing.
Okay, good. And with you being Senator's son, are you over, like, are you the leader of the military group? Or do you have your own, are you a commander of some sort?
I'm not the top commander. There are people above me, but there are people below me.
I see. Okay. What is your rank?
The word captain keeps coming up over and over.
Okay.
Captain.
Good. Good. And what do you notice about the events that are taking place? What stands out to you? What seems important?
The people of the town don't want whatever is happening. They don't want. There's not a welcome feeling for the Romans, for sure.
Yeah.
The government of the town itself, there are some that do and some that don't. I'm not sure the tensions are. Maybe this is why the tensions are.
Yeah. What happens next?
One of my commanders called in. I guess I don't know if they got impatient, but they called in the troops to go ahead and start occupying and taking over and sort of pushing people back.
Yeah. Why, are you able to tell why you've been ordered to take over this place?
It's an important place on the Nile for for travel and for it's strategically placed for many different reasons, and some feel like there is power here that they don't like. That the town itself, they just want to take over the power there. But I know that it's a spiritual power that they don't understand.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it.
So are they trying to take it over for the purpose of gaining control of it itself, or to just, suppress and get rid of it?
To take it over themselves.
I see. And what capabilities does this give them if they achieve taking it over?
They will have our city up in the north. They will have ability. I think there's good defenses around, so they can defend it. It's a good trade port on the Nile. It is. They like the idea of the pyramids being there. They feel like that they're just going to take over. It would give them power and the ability to create more of a presence there. They can build around this particular city and build another empire, another Roman occupation place.
I see. If there's anything else important about this scene that we need to know now, the subconscious will bring it forward to you, or we'll know it's time to move forward. Has anything changed?
I can't tell if I'm just standing there because I'm observing, or standing there because I don't agree with or want to do what they're doing, but I'm just standing there.
It could be a bit of both. Typically you can observe or view something in several different ways in this type of remembering. It's normally, if something isn't, really sure within yourself as far as, that particular question or what's in question here, then it's something that we can get clarity on, or at some point the subconscious will bring the information forward to you to understand.
It's like I'm going back to the pyramid. I'm going back to see that light and the female that's in there as well.
I see. We'll follow it through.
I want to leave this place. She's angry. She's upset. She's sort of maybe pushing me, like, get out of here, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to leave her, and I see the people that are bringing the light down in them with the hieroglyphs, just like they're 3D around, and I can hear all the commotion, and I can hear the generals yelling, but I'm just standing in this temple.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if there's anything else of importance, the subconscious will bring it forward to you. Has anything changed? Does anything stand out? Or do you feel like we can move forward?
I've gotten down on my knees. I can't tell.
Okay. Follow that scene through.
There's surrender.
Are you surrendering?
Yes. I've taken my helmet off and I'm crying. On my knees in the temple with the people in front of the female that I love, and I'm crying.
And what happens next?
I'm in that light beam. I'm in the beam of light that, like, I'm surrendering to that light beam that is there.
Yeah.
It feels like oaths. It feels like whispers. Kind of like light language now that I've learned. I'm just being filled with this light divinity.
What happens next? Or what does it feel like?
It just feels expansive, and it feels like my heart is expanded. It feels it's like that blinding white light, and it's just taken me over. But at the same time, it's like there's part of me that's like, I have to go, but I have to go. I have to go. And like rejoin the forces.
Do you go? What do you do next?
It's like the scene has stopped.
Yeah,
I'm still there.
That's okay. That may mean
yeah, I've gotten back up.
That may mean that it's time to move forward now. So let's leave that scene and move forward again to another important day. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We've now moved forward to an important day. What's happening? What do you see?
I'm back in sort of like a linen outfit. I don't know, I'm not sure.
That's okay. That's okay. You said you were in a linen outfit?
Yeah, like a white.
How much farther in the future does this feel like compared to where you just were?
It's saying 5 years.
5 years? Okay. Can you tell what year it is?
896.
896, good. And what else can you tell? What can you see what's going on? If anything's fuzzy, foggy, or unclear, it will clear up as you speak.
It's like a celebratory day, but I'm not sure why. It feels like I'm not in Rome. I'm not sure if I'm in the old city where I was in, but it's been built up a little bit. Something's been built up.
Yeah.
And there's a celebration like I don't know if it's like a harvest. It's one of those old like when they would like like different solstices and things like that they would celebrate the different days of the year. It's something like that where we're celebrating.
Right. Do you still feel like you're in Egypt?
I think so, but in a different place.
Yeah. Okay.
Or maybe it's a town just looks different.
That's okay. I'd like to ask the subconscious if we can to bring forward the name of this place.
The word Cairo is coming up.
The word what?
Cairo.
Cairo? Okay, good. And what became of the military occupation that you guys were there to execute? What happened?
They did manage to take over some of what they were looking for, but not all. It was sort of there was negotiations and it's like two separate towns in a way. There's a Roman town, and then separate is a different town. So it was sort of successful, yet not a complete occupation.
I see. Okay. And so there's still a pharaoh and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the pharaoh's name?
I can see a face, but it's not the name that's in there.
That's okay. If it's something that can be beneficial or will help us out in any way, the subconscious will bring that information to you. If it doesn't, that's okay.
I feel like Orin Tencoff or Orin Eaton.
That's okay.
Something like that. I've seen it in history.
Okay.
But it's with an A.
Okay. Okay, good. Alright, so you said that there's some type of celebratory ceremony or something that's going on, like a solstice or something.
Yeah, like a celebrating of it's almost like a homecoming of the town, like it's finally finished, or it's finally kind of a mixture. Like the town is finished, it's successful, and yeah, it's sort of mixed in with like a moon phase or something that they're doing.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And what about the woman that you were in love with?
I had to let that go, and she sort of let that go, like sternly, like ended that, like no, this is not. Like I didn't go through with the plan to help them. I didn't go through with the plan to escape with her, and I didn't do any of that. And she's like, "Bye, go."
Yeah.
Like,
So
there's no. That's over.
So the relationship dissolved?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm sure that that was difficult to experience and go through. How do you feel now on the other side of it?
There's still a longing there. I feel like I have a life here in this town with maybe with another woman, but in like a governmental role. But there's part of me that is always wanting to go back to that pyramid and go back to her and go back to that light.
Yeah. Well, let's move forward a little bit and see why we're here. What happens next? What are you doing?
When I was back in that pyramid, when I said I surrendered, there was a part of me that wanted to just like end it, run a knife or like a sword through me myself. And what's weird was the same thing just flashed when you asked that. What am I doing? It's a different time, and I'm overlooking like a body of water. I don't know if it's the Nile or an ocean.
Okay.
From a home, the sun is there, and it's like, again, I want to jump off a cliff or jump in. Like I don't. It's like there's a piece of me that always wants to end it. Always wants to.
Yeah.
Like I'm living this life and I'm going through the motions of this Roman higher up, but a piece of him knows there's something else there, knows that divinity of that light, knows the woman in the pyramid, and
so it's safe to say that throughout that lifetime, part of you struggled to be okay or flow with your role. Like there was always a part of you in conflict with yourself.
Yes.
Okay. And do you feel like that may in some way be associated with things that you've dealt with in this lifetime?
For sure, yes.
Okay. Well, in understanding where that comes from now, the subconscious mind is able to allow it to be released. So what I want you to do is take a deep breath in, and all of that tension, all of that pain from that lifetime, and the experiences in this lifetime that tie together in the same way. Through understanding them, we can release them. So as you breathe out, let them go. Feel it leave you. One more time, breathe in. When you breathe out, breathe all of those difficult times, difficult situations. Let them go. How do you feel?
All right.
Yeah. Did it feel like a weight lifted or anything like that?
I still feel some of it like in my chest area.
Okay. Well, when we call forward the subconscious, we'll make sure to address that. There's something there. I feel like maybe a message or something that needs to come through to you.
Okay.
And we'll get to that in just a moment.
Okay. And I do have to run to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You can go and just when you come back, we'll just lay back down and we'll jump right back into it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'm back, sorry.
No worries.
Alright. So just relax. Take a couple of those deep breaths. Hold at the top. Breathe out. Can you breathe in? Hold it. Breathe out. One more time, feeling the scene that we were just in, coming back to you. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Sink back into the scene that you were in. Feel it come back to you.
Okay.
On the other side of the pain, the emotional pain that you were feeling. Recognizing that that thought pattern or that characteristic of feeling that resistance within yourself. What happens next in the scene that you're in?
I walk away from the window and I go back to my desk and start working again, just like I always do. Just keep on moving.
Yeah. Whatever else of importance is here for us to know, the subconscious will bring it forward to you now, or we'll know that it's time to move forward.
I'm writing correspondence to someone. Apparently there's someone that either I'm writing it to myself, but it feels like there's a person that I'm writing correspondence to that
Okay. And
maybe do share a little bit about what I'm going through, like on the inside.
yeah. Can you tell who it is that you're sending this to? Or is it more of a journal entry type of thing?
The word brother keeps just saying brother.
Okay.
So I guess it's a brother.
Okay, good. What's your brother's name?
Paul keeps coming up, but my brother in real life is Paul, but they're saying Paul.
Okay. And,
Paul Anthony.
Paul Anthony. Okay. Good. And is there anything in that correspondence that you're preparing that stands out to you? Are you able to read it?
I fear I am ready, more ready than ever. To bid this life goodbye and to move forward with whatever else is out there. To be seen and experienced away from this tragedy. The word tragedy comes up. This existence.
Could you repeat the last sentence?
I'm ready to see and I'm closer than ever to end.
That's okay. If it's not coming through to you completely, that's okay.
I'm ready to see what is past this tragic existence.
Yeah. You said the word tragedy stood out to you. What tragedy are you referring to?
I think he feels like, even though he's entrenched in it, the movement of the Roman Empire, the forward movement of the Roman Empire is, on one hand, he's in it. Deep. He's part of it. And on the other hand, he really hates it. He hates occupations, and he hates the brutality of the people that they're taking over, and it's like he has no way of getting out of it, which he does, but is afraid, but it's like a secret life, like back in that pyramid. If he could have found the courage and found the way to help those people up, he just feels that whole way of being in the Roman Empire is a tragic existence. It's a waste of life.
Yes. Is that symbolic in some way to how you feel now in this lifetime?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. If there's anything else of importance that we need to know, the subconscious will bring it forward to you now, or we'll know it's time to move forward.
I think it seems closing.
Okay, good. Let's leave that scene and move forward to the last day in the life that we're looking at. You can watch it as an observer if you want to. We have gone forward to the last day of your life, and this lifetime we're watching. What's happening? What do you see? And it's important to remember you won't have any physical sensations. Nothing can harm you mentally or physically, and you will be able to talk about it.
Yeah, Yeah, an older man.
Can you tell how old?
55 comes up. 55.
Okay, good. And what year is it?
$10.41, $10.42.
Okay.
The math doesn't add up.
That's okay. That's okay.
I don't know. That's what came up.
And look at the scene around you. Where are you?
I'm at home. I'm in a chair in a home, my home, I guess.
Yeah.
It's got people in it, family. You know, life is going on, but I'm sort of just there. Like, the last years of my life were just withdrawn, and like I can't put that show on anymore like I was putting on for so many years. And
Yeah.
there's a cough. I have a cough.
Okay.
And a weakness.
So you're just kind of, your health is deteriorating. Do you feel like that may be due to the mindset that you developed in that lifetime?
Yes, in part, yes.
Yes. Okay. Looking back at the entire life that you lived in that time, is there anything in that life that really sticks out that was positive to you, or that gave you some form of happiness after losing the woman that you loved?
I always carried that divine light with me, the hieroglyphs, the runes. I would draw them from time to time.
Yeah.
I was able to give the woman that did marry, we did have a comfortable life. We had a comfortable existence, family. I did draw pleasure from children and grandchildren.
Yeah. How many kids did you have?
3.
3. Okay, good. Good. How old are they now in this last day?
32 stands out.
Yeah. Okay.
21.
Okay. Good. And one more time to try and match things up, asking the subconscious mind, can you bring forward the year that it is in this day that she is perceiving? What is a year? If it,
9.
942, you said?
9.
That's okay. Sometimes it can be very difficult to get dates and years and things like that. Sometimes that information can get mixed around too. Specifics like that are typically things that we create with our analytical mind. But staying in the creative mind, in the subconscious realm. See,
there's a 5 coming up now. It's saying like in my 5 is like all in my vision. So maybe it's telling me 9, 5, 2. The 5 just popped in, like it just covered my whole vision.
5? Okay, so 5 is significant in some way. Being here in the last day of your life, what I would like for you to do is, watching as an observer, see yourself take the last breath. And as you take the last breath, when you see the soul separate from the body, I want you to grab it and follow it and tell me where you go.
I'm going up to the stars.
Yeah.
There's the stars going. Place with just immense light.
Yeah. Good. Does someone come to get you?
I'm not really going to get. It's like I knew where to go if people were there, or beings were there waiting.
Okay, good. As you arrive, how many other beings do you notice?
There are too many to count around, but there are
How do you
maybe
feel?
3 or 5 that are like actually there greeting me.
Okay. And how do you feel?
Feel just glad to be there. Very happy's not the right word, but joyful, glad.
Do you find it difficult to describe? Almost like there's not words for it?
Yeah, there's not words for it. Like all of our happy, joyful, ecstatic. Ecstatic would be the closest.
Yeah. Okay. And what happens next? What happens when they greet you?
If they had arms, they would be like pulling me in, like come on, let's go this way. You're here. Let's go. But I'm not sure where we're going. Everyone is like a light. On the outskirts of something, and we're going to go into the middle, or to like a central place that's there.
Okay.
But there's no, which is weird. It's nowhere, but there's a central meeting place.
Yeah. Well, see yourself enter into the central meeting place. What's at the center of that place?
It's like this huge light building, like a temple thing, almost like when I do these meditations from Telos. Like you have the different light temples. It's like this huge light temple, but it's not even it's sort of etheric. Like you go inside, really inside.
Yeah. For what reason are you there?
Review.
Review? Okay. And review in what way?
Life review.
Okay. Can you describe how that takes place?
There are other beings there, almost, I guess they're angels, I guess, not for certain. And if I can sit down, I would sit down. I get pictures of the life I just left and discuss what happened and
what do you use to review the life? How is it shown to you?
it's like a mixture of a projector screen, but almost like looking at a scrying bowl, if that makes sense, like in water.
Yeah.
But then if I look up, it's over on a screen too. It's
yeah. And as you review, what aspects of that review kind of stand out to you? What is significant about the way that you reviewed the life? I guess a better question would be, well, first of all, what points in the lifetime are you reviewing?
Reviewing, at the moment, it's like I'm blocking it. Like I'm reviewing the treatment of people, what happens to other people because of my actions in the Army, and then reviewing how that made me feel, the pain, I guess the karma that goes with that.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that choice in time was there, and that with the divine light, and I didn't take the choice.
Yeah.
And that's part of the big lesson.
Yeah. And as you review those things, are you able to only feel how you feel? That's okay. Take a deep breath. If there's emotion that needs to process, don't fight it. Let it come. Okay? You're safe. What do you feel?
It's coming back to this life. Like, I'm so afraid that I'm going to make a wrong choice. And I'm so afraid I'm going to miss something. know.
So there's
so many times where, like, if I've had, like, over the years, I've had so much anxiety, and, like, I've been cutting hair, and I hate that moment, and I always say, I just want to go home, I just want to go home. And before it was spiritual, I thought just that I literally wanted to go home.
Yeah.
And then I realized that it's like, no, I want to go, like, home where I'm talking into life review. And then now,
you're understanding bigger perspectives of your life.
And I stopped saying that for a while, and then lately in my mind, out of nowhere, like through at work now, it's like I'll say I want to go home, and I'm like, oh God, what does that mean? Am I trying to?
That's okay. It's alright. Let it out.
I feel so stuck where I am right now, and I know I have to trust the universe, and
it's okay. We're gonna get some answers for you.
Okay.
We're gonna get some peace, some healing, release. The reason that this emotion and pain and even trauma is coming up is because you're beginning to understand now the ties karmically, the ties in this life and the other life, and the lessons that we're supposed to draw from those. And it is coming up because your subconscious mind is ready to help you let it go.
Okay.
Because now it's time to step through a door into a new way of life. You've learned that lesson. And now it's time to move forward.
Okay.
While we're here in the spirit realm, is there anyone that you want to try to contact or ask questions of before we move on?
I guess I'd just like to say hi to my spirit team.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see that group there. Can you see your spirit guides?
Yes.
Okay. Are they familiar people?
Are they what?
Are they familiar to you? Have you seen them before? That you
yes.
can remember?
It's a warm welcome. It's very, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to ask of them while we're here? Any guidance or explanations? We'll talk directly to them in a moment, but this is the time now.
I think for now it's just the greeting.
Okay, good. Well, what I would like for you to do is to spend time here with those beings. Soak up the energy, the healing that is there for you now. And while you do that, feel free to explore whatever you'd like, to ask whatever you would like. But as we do that, I would like to now try to speak with your subconscious mind. So let's drift away from the lifetime before, drifting and floating away, leaving the man there to continue on his own journey. He will find peace. He'll find what he's supposed to find. We're leaving him there to continue on his own journey. He will find peace. He will find what he is supposed to find. Now I want all of the consciousness and personality to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body completely. May I speak to Robin's subconscious, please?
There's a big part of me that wants to say yes, and there's a part of me that's saying end this.
Yeah. Okay. What do you feel you would like to do? Is it anxiety that you feel may be pushing that? Or
I think it's this, my human side, the ego side, that's like, no, we don't want to go, but then, anxiety.
I can promise you that nothing will come up that you do not want to come up, and nothing will come forward that will cause any damage or any type of discomfort. But it is your choice, and this is another one of those philosophical crossroads. If you would like to stop, we can stop. If you would like to move forward, we can move forward.
Let's move forward.
Okay. So, asking for all of the consciousness and personality of Robin to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to Robin's subconscious, please?
Yes.
Okay. I have permission to speak to Robin's subconscious?
Yes.
Very good. I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Robin's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Robin in this lifetime and all of the other lives she has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
Very good. I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Robin to see today. You chose to bring forward the lifetime in Egypt for her to see. Why did you pick that lifetime?
To show her that it is safe to choose a wanted path. It is safe to go against training, family training, life, job training. It is safe to be sovereign. It is safe to follow what the heart wants.
Very good. What does this have to do with her life now?
That even though she knows what she wants as far as following the divine, following source, there is a piece of her that is afraid to let go of the known, afraid to let go of the career of almost 30 years that she's had that is familiar and is safe.
Yes.
Which is a misnomer.
What was that? I'm sorry.
There's a safety to this job, but it is a bit of a misnomer.
I see.
It's familiar.
I see.
And there is a piece of her that is afraid to explain to people that don't understand, like her family, her husband's family, how will you make a job out of, how do you explain what you do? How do you explain working with spirit?
Is there any particular guidance related to that you would like to give her?
is safe to let go of the familiar. It is safe to go into the unknown. Because hiding behind the familiar is painful in a lot of ways. It's more painful than following your heart. There are times to wait. This right now is a waiting period as far as where you are working, where life is right now, as far as finances, as far as your job, as far as lots of things. This is a waiting period, and it is not forever. And it is okay to be in a waiting period.
Is there any trapped emotions or things that we could release at this time related to this that have been causing her difficulty? Perhaps anxiety or things of that nature?
Release the anxiety that you have made a wrong choice of where you are working, anxiety that you have made a wrong choice of anything. You have not made the wrong choice ever.
Very good. Can we release that feeling now and replace it with love and new understanding?
Even in the past life with the man, there is no wrong choice. You have not made any wrong choices. There are infinite choices. Right and wrong is relative, as you would say, in your world. Be with what is. What is what will move you forward. And let go of the idea that moving forward is a huge step. Sometimes they're tiny steps. Sometimes days go by where there is really not a step. And that is okay too. You are being. Just accept each moment at the end of the night. Accept the day for what was. And just love yourself for everything you've done in that day. And if you don't love it anyway, because you are you and you have done it, and it is why you are here, to experience everything. Do not be so hard on yourself. You are the hardest on yourself more than anyone. Your brain has created over the years that other people are judging you, and they have in the past. But you are your hardest judge, and you must release this.
Can we release that now? Breathe in. When you breathe out, feel it release.
Release the judgment. Release the inner judge.
Breathe in. Keep going. Release the anxiety. Breathe in. Release the pain, the trauma. Is there anything more with this particular topic that needs to be addressed?
If at the end of the day, each day, your life, you feel like your life has not changed, it has. You must release. Waiting for the next step. You must release the idea of failure, because you are where you are. You are hanging on to the idea that you have failed and you have not.
Can we release that feeling of failure and reprogram that mindset now? Has it been released?
The process has begun.
Okay. Is this something that will take some time to do, or would you like to continue working on it now and me wait for you to finish? Either way is fine.
I'd like to work on it more.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Can you kind of describe what you're doing while you're working on it?
I'm just soothing the energy field.
Okay, good.
There's a motion that I do a lot that comes through in light language. Just this up and down with the hand over the energy field. I always say it is the angels doing it, but it is coming from within as well. I'm not a failure. I am always moving forward. I am always growing. I am always learning. I am free to be as I am in each moment, no matter where I am. And whole, I am complete. I am strong and capable. I trust my inner workings. I trust who I am.
Very good. Alright. Are you ready to move forward to the next question?
Yes.
Very good. Robin has prepared a few questions she'd like to ask, so I would like to go through those for her. She wants to know, how does she overcome the fear of harming someone or not feeling capable of working with others in a spiritual career? I know you've kind of touched a little bit on that, but is there anything more you'd like to add?
It's not really words. There's a feeling in my chest and head, like.
Is that representative of heart and third eye, perhaps?
Yes, and all of my energy just push that energy forward, even if I don't trust, even if there's a momentary lapse of trust, of fear. If there's a momentary fear, just push that light through, push your energy through, because your energy is stronger than any fear. Your energy is there for people. You will not harm people. You may not always have the answers, but you will not harm people.
Can we release any of those things that may be stagnant within her as fears now?
She is afraid to shine completely. She is afraid to, and I'm envisioning myself as a little girl when I would play. I had a huge imagination. If I was alone, I could let it be and be who I wanted and what I wanted. If I was around family, it was tamped down, questions put down.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
She has overcome a lot of these childhood fears and ideas. She has overcome a lot of the family issues. She does struggle with being the quote-unquote new spiritual person, right. Even though it is not new, it is her innate being. Being in the world as a spiritual person is very confusing right now, but that is to be expected.
Yes.
Just breathe. Just trust. It seems harder than it is. Your mind wants to make trusting harder than it is, but trusting yourself is important. Trusting where you are, trusting who you are, wherever you are, is the key. It is the most important way. When the fear comes up in the left side of your head and in your chest and solar plexus, activate your solar plexus light and let that move to your heart and let that move to your third eye and crown, and push that light. Just push it. And that light will shine through instead of the fear.
Very good. I remembered that during the session there was a moment where she felt a tension in the heart area. So what I would like to ask of you now at this time, can we run quickly through the different chakra systems, and as I represent them to you, can you clear them out for her?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with the root. If there's anything in this area that needs to be addressed or made aware of, feel free to bring it forward and then clear it if possible. So in the root,
remember what Archangel Michael told you. You are safe. You are the safety you seek. I clear out the density in your root chakra. Your root chakra is bright, is strong. It is a strong foundation. You are safe.
Very good. And a strong root doesn't leave a lot of room for fear. So in knowing that the root is strong, you know that you have power over the fear. Moving up to the sacral.
Your fear of joy stems from this little girl that you're picturing, this small little girl with a big imagination who had found so much joy in seeing and so much joy in living the beautiful creations she made and pretended to, and she played with when she was playing.
Can we reconnect her with that aspect of herself?
The joy is not to be feared. You feared the judgment that came from sharing your imagination. It is not the joy you fear. The joy is what was exciting. The joy was the good part. So your fear of joy is a misnomer. It is fear of the judgment you felt when you shared your joy. The joy is not what you feared.
In what ways can she protect herself from judgment or the fear of judgment? How can she protect her energy?
Fear of judgment. Go back to your root chakra. Activate your root chakra. Stand firm. Stand strong. You are. No one sees what you see. It is other people's fear of what you see that they do not see is what creates the judgment. Stand strong in yourself, in your root chakra at these times and create that red shield of the root chakra.
Very good. Is there anything else that needs addressed in the sacral?
No.
So it is clear?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Is there anything in the solar plexus?
Your solar plexus has been filled with all of these emotions that have been coming up. I'm a gagger. When I first started my spiritual journey, I would throw up every day, gag and throw up, and gag and throw up. And the further I went along and cleared things, it stopped, and now it's starting up again this last couple weeks. I used to fear it. There's a moment of fear, and then there's a moment of, oh my God, just gag and get it out.
Yeah.
And that's what is in my solar plexus these last couple weeks.
So is it safe to say that's representative of things that need to be released?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anytime that you're experiencing that, feel free to call me.
Okay.
And we can quickly go in and take care of that. Can you clear the solar plexus?
No.
No. Okay. What more does she need to know about this?
The denser energies coming through the solar plexus every morning when awakening are necessary right now. They have to be released, and this is the way out. You feel like your stomach will break. You feel that fear that you are sick. You're not sick. it has to come through the solar plexus in this way. It will be finished. It will not be forever. It is impermanent. It is helping this chakra strengthen. It is helping this chakra become an even brighter sun than you can ever imagine. The solar plexus has been a work in progress your whole journey. This is necessary. It is not permanent. It will be cleared. You must trust.
And when she's experiencing this discomfort, what will help in that time frame to ease her discomfort?
Your hands. It is happening right now. I'm doing an awe meditation from Wayne Dyer every morning, and it's coming through. And the meditation she's doing is very good in helping. It really is releasing the solar plexus chakra. Rub your hand counterclockwise. Rub your hand counterclockwise. Allow. Just the most important thing is to allow. The rubbing as I'm doing now will soothe. You're saying, as you say the ah in this meditation, it's a sound meditation. All of this is what is clearing it. The hand movement will soothe. The crying that comes soothe. The sound of the ah is connecting your divine light. It is all part of the process. But yes, use your hand to soothe. And it has been helping. She knows it has been helping.
Is it okay if I try to push some of my energy towards that?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll focus in on that, but let's, while I'm doing that, let's move forward and see if we can address what that tension at the heart was when she experienced it in the past life.
The tension in the heart was there. It is familiar to her in that life and this life. It is the tension of feeling like she needs to choose to explain herself to other people. In that moment in the past life when he was on his knees, needing to choose between the pyramid and the woman, or the empire and his place, so-called place in the world, she has experienced this with the choice of her mates, her ex-husband and her husband now, the choice of her career, the choice of having her daughter very young and her parents were upset, the choice of not having her second child that was planned. It was all planned. The tension in her heart comes from, really, she's tearing herself in two different places. She feels like other people are doing it, but she's when peace has begun to be made with her brain goes, no, wait, over here, over here, over here, what about this, what about this? The tension came from the feeling like she pulls herself in different directions. And peace is made with acceptance of where and who and what you are and what has been made. choices that have been made, that were to be made anyway. They were to be made before you even got here.
Okay, good. Can we clear the heart now? Release anything that can be released?
Yes.
I'm sending a push too.
She has thought about starting tapping programs many times. Fear has overcome. A tapping program would help her very much.
I could see that helping in many ways. Is that perhaps part of the gifts and the healing modalities that she is intended to experience?
Yes.
And grow
And she knows it very deep down, yes.
It would be also much easier to explain tapping to someone who isn't as open-minded as well.
Yes. Yes.
So that could be an added aspect.
Yes.
Very good. Is the heart clear?
The heart is clear.
Alright. And the throat? How's it?
The throat is brighter than ever. The throat was basically shut down for a very long time.
Yeah.
There is not much tension in the throat. There is not much that needs to be cleared out of the throat. It is a work in progress, and it is very good.
Good. Good. Alright, the third eye?
The third eye is mostly clear. She doesn't always believe this. Practice more, practice your channeling, practice light language, practice.
For some reason, divination is coming to me intuitively. Like
Yes.
an oracle deck or something.
Practice all of these divination skills. She is afraid that there's something wrong, that it doesn't work. It works very well. This session is proof that it works very well. And there's not a lot of stuck energy here.
Very good. Alright, and then lastly, the crown.
The crown is doing well. Again, it is the word trust comes up.
Yeah.
She has felt energy come through the crown, and she's feeling it more and more and more.
Can we strengthen her trust in her intuition?
She will not like this word. No one does. Practice, practice, practice.
Yes, yes. Can you explain to her a little bit about what her tuition is exactly? What it is that is coming through? It's not just a thought. There's more to it than that, right?
Yes. She has a lot of thoughts. She has a lot of thoughts. Overthinker. She's becoming very well versed in discriminating between the overthinking and the intuitive thoughts. Again, it is all trust. She second guesses who it's coming from. Is it coming from angels? Is it coming from guides? Is it coming from... Just trust that it is there, that the intuition is it really does not matter who it is coming from. It is all divine. You don't get into the who's and the what's and the where's. Just go with the feeling, the thought, the sight, the hearing, whatever is coming through. She stops and questions. Is this angels? Is this my higher self? It does not matter.
Just go with what you feel.
Go with what you feel and feel it and go with it. And then later, there's plenty of time to ask, although it is not productive.
Yes, very good. So is it safe to say all of the energy centers are clear as much as they can be at this time?
Yes.
Okay. Robin would like to know, what is her soul mission or purpose in this lifetime?
Shine. Being here to finish these karmic lessons, to I don't know, there's a stoppage.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's
Probably me. It was probably me.
it's
That's okay. That's alright. So, maybe that, we'll get further explanation from that, or you will gain understanding of that down the road as you work on and develop some of these.
yes, and for now the words just to be are coming through.
Very good.
To be. To be yourself, to be in this form and to trust who you are and to share with others and to believe you are here to help so many other people find their light.
Very good. And those people will